Congratulations to Conor McGregor. He knocked out Cowboy and did exactly the expected. However, the good news is that he did it more impressively than anybody that fought Cowboy. But we all know when it comes to Cowboy, he freezes when he steps up in class. And you could tell Conor McGregor knew the game plan was pressure him. Cowboy don't like to fight southpaws that's coming forward. And of course, Conor, man, he went in there and threw a Superman punch. And then, obviously, he missed with that. So he kicked Cowboy instead and positioned his body to land shoulder strikes. And Cowboy was just like shocked. I never seen really shoulder strikes being that effective to that extreme. You know what I'm saying? So, Conor was just battering Cowboy and kicked him and dropped him and started battering him with left hands till the referee had to stop the fight. So that's what Cowboy does every time he steps up. He seems to fold, at least against A-level fighters. So that being said, Conor, after the fight, he was the happiest he ever been. He called out everybody at 170. He was cutting Joe Rogan off. Like I said, obviously Conor is the happiest he ever been, because to catch a W after such a long time since seeing one, obviously he been catching M's all day. However, he haven't been catching W's, at least not lately, because the Khabib loss was really like two losses. He lost, his team took a big L as well. It was two capital L's. Obviously against Mayweather, that backfired because he got stopped. And Floyd Mayweather, obviously, 50-0. 50 Cent, they still beefing, even though they got one thing in common, is that 5-0. However, Conor McGregor, that's exactly what he wanted it to be in the UFC. He copied Floyd Mayweather blueprint from day one. However, he didn't have the skill to back it up. And he ran through a wall when he ran to Khabib. Obviously, Khabib is a fighter that, just like he told us, Conor McGregor will be begging for another ass whooping. He told everybody that he's going to have Conor McGregor beg for another fight. And that's exactly what Conor is doing. Now, he's at 170. He could fight Masvidal. I believe Masvidal will just batter him, but I would love to see that fight. It's still a great fight. Conor McGregor is a good striker. Let's see if he could hang with them big boys at 170. Obviously, that's the fight that should be in plan next. In the meantime, Khabib is going to do what the Khabib does, and he might fight Tony next. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We're going to talk more about this during split decision. So that being said, subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these casual fans /O media. And obviously, if you want to be part of the Akhi family, then click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post or go live on Split Decision. Every Sunday is a boxing debate /talk show when it comes to all sports, especially striking and mainly boxing, because who doesn't like to see them hands thrown? But the main thing, who's going to take over the throne at 170? And obviously, we know who the king of the throne at 155 and possibly pound for pound #1, and that's Khabib. So subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV.